Hi everybody, so today I am going to show you some seeds. The noise is from that gentleman right there. He's slicing salami on the meat slicer. So I want to show you an update of the seed snail that's over there, and I'm also going to be planting my seeds for the collaboration. I'll put their links here and I'll put them down below. So for the collaboration for the largest tomato, I have chosen this tomato here. It's called Pomodoro Gigante Martini. It is actually an Italian variety that I had sent from Italy. So this came right from Italy. So we will see how gigante, how giant this tomato turns out to be. So I'm gonna plant these seeds. There's only 5 seeds in this. I'm not sure. I know we're supposed to do 2 plants, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be 2 seeds or just 2 plants. So, and I don't know the germination rate of these, so I'm gonna plant all 5 seeds and then I'll choose the 2 plants to grow out once I uppot them. So I'm just gonna put this in this little cup until they kind of sprout and they get 2 sets of leaves, and then I'll choose 2 and then I'll uppot them. All right, so I'm just gonna write on the cup, Pomodoro Gigante Martini. There we go. The soil, I have no idea if this is going to do well here because these seeds came from a Mediterranean climate and Canada is not Mediterranean. So we shall see. If it does do well, I will keep seeds from it so it can adapt to my climate. And Italy has, oh, I can't get that last one in there. Italy has a long growing season, which I do not have here. So I know the collaboration is over September 15th. So I'm hopefully should get at least 1 tomato by that time. I'm using up gardening space, folks, to do this collaboration. So, oops, did I lose it? I think I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost one. I lost a seed. All right, well there, folks, I only got 4 seeds. I'm gonna tamp them in. This is actually a poker when you make carving pumpkins. When my kids used to carve pumpkins, you know, like that carving set. So it has like a little poker so you can start your knife in, actually. I use the pointy end to pick up tiny, tiny seeds. And I use this other side to kind of like push them in so they're in good contact. And there's like a little edge and I kind of just scoop soil over without getting my fingers dirty. All right, my seeds are in. So Canada is officially in the running for the largest tomato collaboration. I'm so bummed though, I lost a seed. There was 5 in here. And I don't see any seeds anywhere on my table. And if I did, I wouldn't trust it because I've been starting like other seeds too. So, oh, I don't think I did not poke holes on the bottom. I'm gonna use this. I'm not growing them out in here. It's just to get them to sprout. I batch all my seeds in instead of doing 1 seed per tray because I have a limited amount of seed starting space. So I kind of, all my tomatoes and peppers, and I'll show you, my peppers are all out. And then from there, I will choose the healthiest looking ones. So, and then I will up pot those ones. And then the rest of them, they get composted, which is so sad to do, but I have a itty bitty tiny growing space. I only have an 8 by 8 foot bed and 1 pot and a couple of green stalks. The one green stalk is for carrots, because I tried to grow carrots. They do better in the green stalk. Carrots and lettuces because they don't get eaten by the slugs in my green stalk. The other one is all strawberries. I don't know if they made the winter because they kind of look crusty. I did order more strawberries though. I ordered some Albion starts just in case something does not pop up. And if they all happen to pop up, I'll just put them over at the farm. We'll talk about the farm later on, what that is and what we use it for. But that's still way early on. The farm doesn't open. We don't have access to the farm till April 12th. So I'll do a tour of that and show you what that's all about. So don't forget to like and subscribe down below. That way you can hear all about the farm. So that is my entry, Gigante tomato, the Gigante Martini tomato for Canada's entry, Southern Ontario, Canada's entry into the largest tomato collaboration. So blah, 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 count Canada in. So now I am going to show you an update on the seed snail and everything else. So let's go over there. I want to show you my table. I'm kind of almost embarrassed. But this is what seed starting is in a limited amount of space. So I am in my basement. I'm doing it on my kitchen table with a plastic cloth over top that I will, once my seed stuff is done and my uppotting is done, this cloth actually will get tossed out because it is all ripped up. And then it's just a cheap plastic cloth. I have another one that I'll put on top of the table. That will be there for the year, and I'll do the same for next year, but I'll show you what my table looks like. So this is my seed starting. I sifted out, but look at all of this like bark and stuff in the potting mix. Like, look, by the time I've done all of it, like I still have some more soil. It's gonna be like almost half the bag is like bark bits. But those are all seeds that I've started over there that I gotta put away into my binders, and then I can tidy up, and then it will be up potting time. Down there are some more trays, vermiculite, because I'm gonna do some up potting and some larger pots. And this is my seed starting station. I just got 2 small shelves here that's used for seed starting. Now this year we are exactly 9 weeks out from my last frost date, which is normally the 19th. And about frost dates, I've checked so many different calendars, plant maps. I checked the Farmer's Almanac. I've checked years past, and all the dates are different. So take the dates with a grain of salt. Like this year, the Farmer's Almanac says it's May 11th, our last frost date. And we usually have frost like the week of the 21st, the week of the 19th, we'll get one more frost. And usually I don't plant my tomatoes till 1 week after the last frost. So I'm going to keep an eye on the temperatures. I do have a low tunnel that I cover. So if it happens to be sooner, I will still cover them just to be on the safe side. But last year I started my tomatoes Valentine's Day. That was a huge mistake. I had huge plants that were starting to turn yellow, and it wasn't even like time to plant them. I kind of put them outside, but it was still cold, it was still windy, and I was panicking. I did all that effort, and I did plant them over at the farm, and they all died. All my peppers, all my tomatoes, everything died because we had a last frost at the farm the week of May 29th. There was a frost. Can you believe that? So this year, and I put them in the ground because I panicked. So this year I kind of took it easy. I know it's exciting to start your seeds, but I had to like reframe my mind and be like, no, hold off, it's too soon, it's too early. So I did start my peppers sooner because they held up much better, and I had a lot of unripened peppers last year. Because I did my peppers a little after my tomatoes. So this year I wanted to do my peppers a little bit sooner, especially the hots. So I did the hots sooner, and I kept the regular peppers around the same time. So my regular peppers I did the end of the first week of March, and my hots I did Valentine's Day, my hot peppers. So hopefully, last year I did all my hot peppers in March, but my hots didn't ripen, they were green. So I got a few ripe ones, but not that many. So I switched it up. So instead of doing my tomatoes in Valentine's Day, I did my hots Valentine's Day. So you learn with your gardening and your climate. So gardening is all about trial and error. So this year I didn't panic, and I started my tomatoes a little bit later. I actually just planted them up this week, which is 9 weeks out, and you can do your tomatoes 6 to 8 weeks before. So I think it's like perfect timing. They say it's better to put smaller tomatoes in the ground because they don't transplant shock. And I was not very happy with my tomato harvest last year. So I'm hoping, because I started them way too early, I'm hoping that this year will be better, and we will see. So let me show you what I did. Enough of the yipper yapping. Okay, so up here are the tomatoes that I started this week. I just put a light on them because I have a couple things here that need light to germinate. But these are my tomatoes, so I just kind of left it on. Doesn't really matter. These are all my brassicas that are gonna go in my spring bed. I don't know if this is normal. Oh, I have to water them. They kind of feel light. But see how this is a cabbage, but it kind of flops over. This is a bok choy. So these are all great. I'm going to This one's already in one. These ones here, these cauliflowers and broccolis, I'm going to up pot. This cabbage I'm gonna up pot. Some of these are already kind of thinned to one, so I gotta do that this week. Down here are all my peppers. So they're starting to get their true leaves. Like this one, poor germination on this one. Which one is this one? Mini bell red pepper. Only got one on there. Some of these were slow to germinate, but some of these have like their true leaves. This is celery here. These are all peppers. So I'm going to be separating and choosing the best of these. Look at these huge ones. This is actually the park seed. They're Whopper jalapeno. These are leeks and onions here. So these all have to get up potted this week. Up here, these are some more tomatoes. I think, what's this? I thought these were the tomatoes. Oh, pansy. Oh, I think these are more flowers. These are more flowers. These are my tomatoes. Now there's no light on them, but they are on the heat mat because they're tomatoes, they don't need light. My parsley has not come up at all. These are all herbs and flowers. My dahlias look good. My lemon balm looks good. This is for the collab. The Greek oregano is for the Survivor Seeds collab. So that looks good. I gotta do some watering today. I started a sweet potato. Nothing's happening yet. I would like to try some sweet potatoes at the farm. Look at the seed snail, guys. Look how awesome. The onions back there. The seed snail looks fantastic. I'm definitely going to do this again next year this is lettuce and this is spinach. And I got some more lettuce over there, some more onions here, some more onions. And I wanted to do this pepper. It's called Just Sweet Micro Drawer Pepper. Nothing's coming up though. So yeah, so that is my seed starting, and that's where we're at for now. So these will be planted in the tunnel in a couple weeks. But my bok choy is kind of looks like it's ready. So I may get my tunnel ready, and because they do well in the colds, but just this week is going to go down to minus 10 overnight. So it's going to be really, really cold this week, and I don't want to put them out that cold. I'm hoping I can hold these off for a couple weeks. We shall see. So that's where we are, folks, on my seed starting. I just kind of wanted to give you like a little update. I know some of our friends in the south have already started their seeds, and planting will be underway over there very shortly, but we still have a long ways to go. We're just at the beginning of our seed starting season, so keep in touch, and I look forward to watching everyone else's gardens. I love watching people seed start. I love watching people plant out, it kind of gives me my fix while I'm still waiting to put stuff out. While I'm still waiting to put stuff out in my garden, I get to see everyone else's grow, which kind of brings me joy. So please put up your updates, your garden updates, your amending all your beds, any gardening content that you got. If you do have a channel, please put it in the link down below. I'd love to watch new channels. And even if you're not new and you have a larger channel, please, if you're watching this and you have a channel, put it in a link to your channel down below. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye, friends.